This is the Martini Mortgage Podcast with Kevin Martini.
Is the real estate market shifting in Raleigh, North Carolina right now? Is the real estate market shifting in the U.S.? Listen, I'm a mortgage guy, not a real estate professional. However, I've been in the financial services since the late 80s, and I have exclusively worked in the mortgage arena here in North Carolina since 2006. And I know shifts happen. Yes, shifts happen, and you know what else happens? Recessions. Recessions are part of a normal economic cycle, but it is critical that one understands that real estate shifts happens and recessions happen. However, neither one of these means housing crisis. You know, the previous episode of the Martini Mortgage Podcast was called Recession and Real Estate. And a listener sent me an email and he said because of this influx of negative news today, he felt we were all having a mental recession. The listener is 100% correct. The negative news can wear on you, but we cannot ignore the news. I believe that data always tells the truth. Oh, should have introduced myself. By the way, my name is Kevin Martini, and I'm the host of the Martini Mortgage Podcast. I'm also the branch manager and senior mortgage strategist of the Martini Mortgage Group at Benchmark Mortgage, which is located in Raleigh, North Carolina. Every day, I get to help families create wealth with real estate by securing the lowest cost of borrowing with the proper mortgage strategy and with post-closing mortgage management as well. Now, right now, there is a ton of talk about a shift in the real estate market. Again, shift happened. On the aggregate, the housing market still provides a slight edge to sellers, but that edge is not very steep and is potentially balancing out. Oh, by the way, this is not a bad thing. Let me give you a hashtag Kevin Martini Live talking point. If there are a lot of homes that on the market and nobody wants to buy them, then home prices will suffer. In this scenario, to attract buyers, the seller has to lower the prices, and there is a price that someone will buy it at, I promise you. Is this possible to happen? Well, it is possible, but in my opinion, not probable. Today, there's a ton of folks that want to buy a home, and there's not too much inventory. Again, I believe the inventory is balancing out. There are three things that you need to know in a shifting market. If you are thinking about buying a home, the real estate headlines can be confusing, and one may even call them concerning. What is actually happening in the mortgage rates? Are home values dropping, or are they rising at a slower pace? What is the impact the economy will have on the housing market? Listen, if you are a buyer, you need to know what it will mean to you and your family if you go ahead with the move to buy a home. You need to understand three things. Number one, what is happening in the housing market right now? Consumers must get past those fear-mongering headlines and gain a deep understanding of what is truly happening. How strong is buyer demand right now? How much competitions do listings have today compared to what they have in the coming months? People want to make an educated decision on what is probably their family's greatest financial asset. Number two, why is it happening? Understanding the individual pieces that impact the sale or the purchase of real estate is important. Understanding how those pieces impact each other is critical. How does the amount of down payment impact the mortgage rate a buyer can afford? Number three, how do the first two affect your local market? Basically, you want an understanding of the overall housing market and a simple and effective explanation on how it impacts your personal real estate goals. Here's another hashtag Kevin Martini Live talking point. The best way to get all three of this is to contact either me, Kevin Martini, or my son, Logan Martini, who is also a mortgage strategist, and let us put you in contact with an experienced local real estate professional who understands this shifting real estate market and can expertly guide you on the journey to reach your housing goals. The first step is always the same, regardless if you're buying your first home or buying your fifth home. It is always loan first, home second. That is correct. These are the steps if you are a buyer or you are a home seller. If you are a seller and planning to buy again, great, good for you. Being ready and willing to sell is one thing, but being ready and willing is not enough if you want to buy. You have to be able. Again, get your arms around the money first, and then go find your very own roof. In closing, buying a home is a process. It's not an event. To help you with the process, every season, I publish a free ebook called Things to Consider When Buying a Home. To get access to this free and priceless ebook, just go to www.martinibuyerguide.com. Again, the website is www.martinibuyerguide.com. No registration is needed. Just press a button and download it. Thank you for tuning in to the 51st episode of the Martini Mortgage Podcast. Remember, fresh new episodes are released every Tuesday. Thank you for subscribing and leaving your comment. Until next week, cheers.
The Martini Mortgage Group makes real estate dreams a reality with trusted advice in a stress-free environment with great rates and on-time closings while providing a world-class experience. If you or someone you know has questions about the current mortgage rates or the current mortgage programs, please reach out to the Martini Mortgage Group at 919-238-4934. The information contained in this podcast presentation is for general product information purposes only. Arklatex Financial Services, LLC, NMLS number 2143, doing business as Benchmark Mortgage, makes no representations or warranties of any kind expressed or implied about the completeness, reliability, suitability, or availability with respect to the information, products, or services. All loans subject to borrower qualifying. Other restrictions may apply. Branch Manager Kevin Martini, NMLS number 143962. Branch located at 5650 Six Forks Road, Suite 101, Raleigh, North Carolina 27609. Contact the branch by calling 919-238-4934. Equal housing opportunity.